Why did the landing from the astronauts who were stuck in space look AI? Now we all know the astronauts who were stranded in space came home the other day. And I was watching the NASA live, and to me the shit looked like a video game, y'all. Am I the only one? I swear, to me, it looked like I was watching the new GTA trailer. Tell me if I'm tripping. I'm going to show y'all the video. Just look at everything. Look at the water, everything. Then if you was watching the live, she said after splashdown, they were going to pull up on boats like it was going to take them 30 minutes. It legit took them like 2 to 3 minutes. So I was confused, like, you just said 30 minutes. Anyway, here's the video of the astronauts landing from space.
Parachutes will slow it down from 350.
To me, it looked like a video game, y'all.
That was
600.
The graphics is getting crazy. That camera is crazy. It looks so crazy, y'all. I'm glad they made it home safe. Aren't y'all?
And as you can see on your
The
screen,
water looks so perfect, y'all.
It's
crazy.
The re-entry phase, the thermal.
Let me show you all this video I just took. This is for entertainment purposes only. Alright guys, this sun right here is 93 million miles away. Look how close I can zoom in on it. Now this is with the Nikon P900. $93 million miles away. There it is. I don't know, does that look like a burning ball of fire to you? 93 million miles away? I don't think so. When I just use my eyes and I zoom in on the sun like that, and I can zoom in on the moon, they look identical in size. Like almost like identical in size, right? But yet it's supposed to be 400 times further away than the moon. Why do you guys believe the crap that comes out of the mouths of the government and the government entities that have been proven to lie to us? Why would you guys continue to believe them? We've caught them in lie after lie after lie.
Texas 21 East.
Just saying.
The Felix space jump was 100% proof that our Earth is motionless. How was it even remotely possible to ascend for 2 hours and 35 minutes, 128,000 feet in the air, free fall for 4 minutes, land only 40 kilometers away from where he started from? The Earth is spinning at 1,000 miles per hour. If the Earth was in motion at all, shouldn't he have landed hundreds, if not thousands of miles away from where he started? Like, imagine seeing this and thinking that the Earth spins at 1,000 miles per hour. I want to show you guys something pretty funny here. This is the truth in plain sight. NASA.gov, derivation and definition of a linear aircraft model. A linear aircraft model for a rigid aircraft of constant mass flying over a flat, non-rotating Earth is derived and defined. NASA.gov. In fact, there are over 15 documents on NASA's own website that say a non-rotating flat Earth. Non-rotating Earth. A flat, non-rotating Earth. The truth is always in plain sight. NASA's only job has been to deceive and hide God's true creation from you.
Look at that. What happened to this? See? It's all straight lines, guys. Don't let these people tell you garbage, man. Look at this. Look. It's easy.
They worry about the wrong things. Y'all just look past the obvious.
Also, the
every
emergency
time.
proof flat Earth.
Planes fly flat and level.
Did
Fly,
Brad
fly
just
around
leave
the
out of the blue?
Yeah, no one kicked him. I just muted him. I just muted him because he was just talking shit. See that?
Where he needed to go.
The quickest distance is straight line or point A to B. On their globe, point A to B is right there. Why are you doing all of this? Because it's not a globe, fellas. Look at this one.
Here's the sun reflecting off the pool. Look at the pool. Ooh, that's how the stars look when you're looking through the telescopes.
Look, watch this, guys.
Ooh.
Look at this.
Ooh, I can't show them.
Religious fanatics of official science give us more and more topic every day because as Flat Earth progresses, they come out with their inconsistent, illogical, unfounded arguments. For example, the other day someone wrote to me who had studied engineering at an illustrious university in Spain and who had a doctorate at the Complutense University of Madrid. He wrote me to say because he had studied in these prestigious universities that he had found the curvature of the Earth's surface. Of course not. Indoctrination is so strong at the mental level, even in university institutions, that it does not allow logical reasoning. We flat earthers continue to reflect on how religious scientism has nothing to do against the sustained, forceful, verifiable advance of the absence of terrestrial curvature. The criterion of scientific hierarchy does not allow us not only to discover truths such as flat Earth. There are other truths that also deserve to be discovered, such as the true history of the past 2,000 years. Scientism says we have been walking in this world for 200,000 years, and yet we only have the records of the last 6,000 years as a civilization. Some find it logical that nobody says anything because the criterion of scientific hierarchy does not allow studying over other things. The indoctrination is so strong that it does not allow people who believe they have a professorial knowledge of the subject and prove for themselves the curvature of the Earth. They just repeat what they have been told.
So, do you guys remember when Neil deGrasse Tyson said this weird thing about gravity?
Is gravity? I have no idea. Okay, next question. Wow. No, here's the difference. We can describe gravity. We can say what it does to other things. We can measure it, predict with it. But when you start asking, like, what it is, I don't know.
So did I accidentally ask a deeper question than I meant to?
Yeah, no, you were meant to ask deep questions.
Apparently I was.
In life. So, to say, what is it? I think Einstein, in an Einsteinian answer, we would say gravity is the curvature of space and time. And objects will follow the curvature of space-time, and we interpret that as a force of gravity.
Oh, yeah, dude just had to say curvature. So, gravity is the curvature of space and time? Why don't you just look up gravity? It's actually a theory, and there is no way to prove it or measure it, but we can observe it. But we cannot observe it in the microcosm. Nowhere on Earth do we find large rocks forcing small rocks to orbit around them. But we see it in our solar system, which is all CGI. Now, don't you find it just a little bit fishy that we have had countless explorers circumnavigate our globe east to west or west to east, but we have never, ever had anyone circumnavigate north to south or south to north on our globe? Now, why is that? Why is it that no one can cross over Antarctica and then come back on the other side? Well, I have a theory. Our Earth is flat, the center of our realm is north, and the source of our magnetism is at the North Pole. It is not the center of our globe, like the elites say. Now, just think about it. If the center of our globe is supposedly the source of the magnetism, which is primarily molten iron and nickel, then wouldn't it lose its magnetism because it's melted iron and nickel? Because if you melt a magnetic solid, it loses its magnetism. And the deepest hole ever dug was 7.6 miles. So, we've never seen the Earth's core. How do we know the truth? Up here are two videos of the sunlight shining through water. And down here are videos of real stars and planets captured from a Nikon P1000. Now, doesn't the Bible always say this one thing? The waters above? Now, I know a lot of people say the Bible is just a bunch of archaic mumbo-jumbo, but let's read this. And they that be wise shall shine as the brightness of the firmament, and that they turn many to righteousness as the stars forever and ever. So not only does it mention the firmament, but it says that the stars are turning forever and ever. Remember that video where I pointed out the wheel in the sky keeps on turning? Yeah. All of these references to flat earth are within songs, within movies. You see it all over Hollywood. And you see it in all of the old textbooks. The old encyclopedia showing a flat earth. Before the United Nations was founded, we knew. But after the United Nations was founded, suddenly the earth is a globe. Even though you can look at the sun and see that it is nothing like the other stars. You won't believe what I just found while frolicking around at the geographic South Pole. Oh yeah, a Freemasonic compass and square. Now, why would they have a compass and square in Antarctica? That's a little bit fishy. So why don't we ask ChatGPT what a compass is used for in geometry? Well, it's used for drawing circles and arcs. Circles and arcs. Doesn't that ring a little bell within your mind? It definitely rings a bell within mine. Because if it's drawing circles and arcs, the circle of the earth, the arc, the dome, the firmament that the Bible speaks of. And the Freemasons absolutely love their compass and square. In fact, they worship it during their sausage parties. So why would they be worshiping it? Well, geo in Latin means earth. Geometry? Huh. That's very interesting. It's not like the United Nations has a circle that is their earth. Weird. A typical commercial airliner cruises at a solid 530 miles per hour. That being said, if you were to hop in a commercial airliner and fly from California to Hawaii, then you should actually arrive there way faster than if you were to hop in a commercial airliner in Hawaii and fly from there to California. And why is that? Well, that's because our globe is supposedly rotating at 1,000 miles per hour on its equator, and it's rotating east to west. So that means that if you are flying from California to Hawaii, then you would be going against the rotation of the earth. So you should land in Hawaii extremely fast because the earth is spinning so fast. But if you are flying from Hawaii to California, then good luck catching up with the earth's rotation. Now, people like to say that all of the air is just rotating simultaneously with the earth. But think about hurricanes and tornadoes and all of the different wind drafts and currents that we have in our atmosphere. I'm not sure that makes much sense to me. So why is it that the Chinese spacewalk is the only spacewalk where they left their fisheye lens back on Earth? I mean, you can watch all of the spacewalks from the Russian agencies, from the European ones, from NASA, and it's a big spinning potato. But then when you watch the Chinese spacewalk, it's a mysteriously flat plane. Now, how could this possibly be? Are the flat earthers on to something? And have you thought about this? Not a single image or video of a rocket ship in outer space is not CGI. That's right. Yeah, we have real footage of rockets shooting up into the atmosphere, but they always follow an arched trajectory and then go back down. And yeah, we have real videos of rockets, kind of high up, but never in space. We don't have any real videos of rockets in space. Apparently we've been to Mars a million times, but we don't have any high-def footage. That's It's just something to think about. All of these images are different. How is that possible? It's the same planet. This is a video of the Blue Ghost apparently exploring the moon's surface from 64 miles above it. Now, I'm just gonna say right now that this literally looks like I'm playing Call of Duty Zombies. It looks like an animation. But let's give it the benefit of the doubt and say that it's not an animation. So there's a few things to pick at. The moon that we see in our night sky, if we zoom in with binoculars or with a nice phone, we can see that the craters do not match the craters that we just saw in that video. That's quite interesting. And the moon gives off such a powerful light at nighttime, but then when we land on it, it's dark and dim and gloomy. And did you know that the law of reflection quite literally dictates that all of the light reflecting off of a sphere contains in one spot? The moon does not do that. And let's just say that the Earth is a sphere. You know how we see moonlight and sunlight walking across the water? Well, the light should be contained in one spot if the Earth is actually a sphere. It should not walk across the water. And we should not be able to see ships that disappeared below curvature just by zooming in on the horizon.
The Flat Earth map dates back over 1,000 years. This map is credited to being created by a Persian astronomer. His name was Al-Biruni and he lived between 973 AD to 1048 AD. It's the official map of the United Nations and also the United States Geological Survey. It used to be present in many places before the creation of NASA and the Antarctic Treaty in 1959. Here you see it with Admiral Byrd. This map has been restored by Dmitry from Russia with suggestions of mine, Idialenkar. Known by my YouTube channel Flat Earth Banjo, I asked Dmitry to include the Bermuda Triangle and Point Nemo, a place deep in the Pacific where NASA buries rockets. Then Robert Tozzi, a professional mapmaker, came along and enhanced the map even more. There are many people now selling this map online, but if you could order it from my online store, I would greatly appreciate it. Visit my online store now and order one of the items. I humbly thank you.